Here at New Tech in Robinson, Southtown, Cebu. My girlfriend's doing a little shopping for her project with furniture. So we picked up a B250 ITX motherboard since she's going to be doing an ITX. Here's the stuff we bought. His name is Mark. They're part of the team that help us a lot. If you're in Cebu and you guys want to buy or get a good deal on computer parts, in my opinion, New Tech is the place to go. So it's nighttime. I received a case from Deep Cool, the Tristellar SW. It's the edition with the tempered glass at the top to show your GPU. I also encountered a problem with the 1080 that Gigabyte gave me, the 1080 Water Force GPU. So I noticed something. This is leaking. See? I don't know if you noticed, but if I get a piece of dry towel, I put it here. See? You can see it turn green. See? This is leaking, which is very dangerous. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna replace the tubes on this one. I'm in the process right now of replacing this with clear tubing. I'm gonna try to see if I can fit in fittings here instead that'll go out instead of just using the regular tube. So it was a success. I managed to perform surgery on the Extreme Gaming 1080 of Gigabyte. So currently it's leak testing. Here's what I did. Other side. 2 weeks ago, Lee sent me the small brother to my computer, the PCQ37. Now, my girlfriend needed a temporary rig because she's upgrading. So I decided to have her just put it in here. So this is the video card that Galax sent me. I showed it on the previous vlog. Now I'm having my girlfriend test run it for a few weeks. She's running a 7700K, 32 gigs of RAM, and I think a 600 watt power supply. We're seeing how well the Galax GTX 1070 performs. Right now it's chewing up Witcher 3 pretty easy, even with Hairworks. So yay. Next project, the client wants a Stormtrooper-esque type of build. Alright, so we've managed to tear down the rig. We're going to be putting some decals here for the design elements of a Stormtrooper helmet, and we're going to spray over it with matte clear coat. Already made back plates that we're about to peel. Right there, this one goes, replaces that opening there. It used to be the NZXT sign here, so cut that out, and then we're gonna use this. This dude is the owner of the Stormtrooper build that we're working on, so decided to come and visit and take a look at the progress of his PC. So we're getting ready to cut up the tubes on this GTX H110i, I think. Yeah, I know I've promised to put out a video tutorial on this, but one of the biggest reasons why I don't want to, you know how people are sometimes. If they make a mistake, they want to blame it on other people. So yeah, you're gonna probably have to learn it on your own as much as I did. This work is powered by Knockouts, the Overhand. Really nice juice. So we've managed to replace the tubes. Took a lot of rolls of tissue and all that, but we've managed to get rid of probably 99% of the bubbles. There's still one here, but that's not going to cause any performance issues or anything. So it'll eventually just fall inside the radiator. So far so good. So I managed to remove the Corsair logo This is going to be quite a challenge because we're trying to figure out what to put here. Now if I put Stormtrooper, it'd be too mainstream, or the word Stormtrooper, it'd be too mainstream. If I put a helmet, it'd be too small. So and the client doesn't want his name on this, so we're gonna try to figure out what we're gonna put here. So this is the top panel of the Star Wars build. Plain and simple. Current status, we're about ready to wire up everything. Alright, so I've managed to boot the system to the OS. Now problem is I have no idea how to work the NZXT software or the hue. I'm not getting any lights. I'm gonna fix this later. Be back. Well guys, she's done. Stormtrooper themed mod. By the time this gets released, you've probably already seen the build video of this. Stormtrooper is high on unicorn and fairy dust. Alright, so here's another rig that I'm working on for a friend of mine. Yeah, it's in the TechWare Alpha case. I just initially built it and have yet to attach the mods. The Cooler Master Iceberg, this one's been working since, like, it's been 3 years old. It's still, the pump's still fine. I replaced it with clear tubing. So the theme for this will be Toxic something. And he's out to buy sleeved extensions. We're just going with black. And this one. No, we're not going with green. Now the reason for that is because this guy likes to change themes very so often. So it's going to be costly if he keeps changing his sleeve cables as well. So we're just going with black, so it'll be neutral. So yeah, this is the finished product. Simple build, really compact. Now, the owner of this PC came from a Cooler Master 693 case that I modded like around 3 years ago. This is a finished product. We replaced it with a full side panel or full acrylic window. Haven't turned it on yet. I want the owner to turn it on himself. So this is the finished product of what I did in 24 hours. This is Toxic something themed build. This has a GTX 980. GTX 1070 and an i5 processor. Pretty solid build. What I explained earlier was this was from a CM693. The owner wanted to make it a little bit more portable for him just in case he goes back to the States. So what we're doing right now is we're formatting it, and the owner is right there behind me. He was also a previous customer, a previous client from before, and we've been friends for probably a few years now, ever since we got I modded his first PC. So technically you can say he's one of my returning customers. But yeah, so far so good. Yeah, unfortunately I couldn't do a video on this. Alright, so I'm finally finished with the Star Wars build, the Toxic build, and what's left to do for me is another white build. It's going to be fully custom cooled. I'll probably save that for our next video. Oh look, remember that kid I mentioned in one of my videos? He finished the build. Here are you know, some of the finished pictures. Oh, this is so awesome. Good job, man. Care package from Cable Mod. This is Nino, my gangster cat, who always gets into fights. See, look at his face. A skinny cat. But loved cat. Alright, so we're about to do a little shopping for Computex. I'm going to buy probably a couple of shirts and some socks for the trip.